There we go. There we go. We're going to try something different today. Relic, how are you? It is good to see you. I am going to change things up a little bit because we've got some new technology and we've got some new stuff, and I figured we would do something a little bit on the different side. Also, I don't know why the screen's doing the weird little thing in the background that it's doing. Because also, it occurs to me, I maybe don't need my audio delay anymore. We're gonna get rid of that. Okay. So if it looks like my mouth is now moving with my words and they're lining up properly, that's a step in the right direction. Because we're changing a lot of things today. We're changing around a whole bunch of stuff. So, here we go. Today's game, because this is going to be a little bit more on the relaxed side of things. I know it's not Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And I know if you were excited that it was Assassin's Creed Valhalla, it is not currently Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Alright, I'm just trying to... I have only so much green screen behind me. Yes, exactly. It is Monday. Let's do something a little bit more relaxed. Let's do something low-key. And how about we make that sort of thing driving through the mud in giant trucks, in really cool trucks, with a gorgeous scenery and gorgeous background. Also, I have no idea why it's doing a little flickering thing. That's starting to bug me, so I'm not sure what's up with that. I'm going to fine-tune things as we go, because I have no idea what I'm doing. So let's get into it. See? And then it turns the thing kind of not the right color thing. So, I mean, I guess we can fiddle about with that. I appreciate that, and thank you very much for that. That is, that's awesome of you. So we're going to do some stuff. We're going to do some truck stuff. this is a game. Background Ranch. Yes, it is so good to see you here. I want to know how you're doing. I want to know that you are well, and I want to know that, things are on the up and up. We're going to have a lot of stuff, because I haven't really played too much of this game. I was playing around with this game yesterday for a little bit, and now my background thing is going to piss me off. Let's see. Because there's things here that we can do, we can change and fiddle about. Not with that screen, though. It is super awesome to see everybody. I'm not gonna lie. I like seeing everybody. Also, I have no idea. This is how we do this? Ooh. Okay, I can kind of think... Alright, I think... Is that better? Oh, yeah. Okay, I think that... Don't mind me, I'm just adjusting on the fly, because... Also, my area that I'm in right here is a little bit smaller. Because if you actually saw the thing... Like, this green screen is right behind me. Like, if I move back too hard, too far... It's gonna be like right there. Yeah, I'm just dialing it in because I've never used a green screen before, and what I think it is, because I am a hack and I'm just going to wing it. So that is what I am gonna do. Also, I had something to drink, and I don't even know where that is. So, there we go. I've got some water. Because so, it's been a day. It's been it's Monday. Today is Monday. For all intents and purposes, this is the most Monday of Mondays that could ever Monday the Monday. And trying to get everything all set up, because I actually wanted to go live today. No, it's not there. I had a cherry Coke, and I don't even know where it is. It vanished. Gremlins. Okay. So, what we have here is, other than the wondrous learning experience that is Streamlabs and everything else, I am here. That's where I am. So that reading session, that was a pretty cool thing. I will have to find some other stuff to read, to go over, and I'm pretty sure any poem or something like that I pull out of that book probably is totally cool and totally legit. So I can do that. But also, we have here, just for a kind of chill day, kind of a chill experience, because I feel like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, until they release any kind of DLC, is really... Let's see. Generator's over there. I don't know what I can build with that. It's a log station. I don't even know what I can do with that. I feel like Assassin's Creed Valhalla is really kind of coming to an end with what I can do with it, because without any DLC, it's really kind of stagnating at the moment. You are coming from the future, it's true. It is very true. You are coming at us live from Tuesday. But that's kind of... How does Tuesday look? I would like to know how Tuesday is looking right now. Also, I have no idea which truck I want to use, because I need to bring a truck over that will hook up to that generator. So, this was a game I played the pants off of, if that is an expression that one can use. We need to find... That's only rear-wheel drive. We don't want that. A-Star. Wind steer. You know what? Take the ANK, which is based off of like an American military. So the interesting thing about this game is it has a lot of officially licensed vehicles. Some of them are good and named directly after them. And some of them are actually kind of, they skate by calling them something completely different. Oshkosh, which is a fine purveyor of American military vehicles, did not want their name used, or they didn't want to license the name of the vehicle for the game. So what they ended up doing is, instead of calling it an Oshkosh, they call it a Dairy Longhorn. Which, I mean, whatever. The truck looks identical. But the cool thing, other than getting completely bogged down and stuck in the mud, is that this game and the water and mud effects on this game. Yeah, exactly, Loader. Yup. Pretty on point there. Although this one has giant mud tires on it. So the cool thing that I like about this game is, much like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, the atmosphere, while it isn't as 100% amazing, I feel like there are some textures that could be better. But, oh crap, that's right. I don't think that this thing has fuel. So while I think some of the textures could be better, some of the stuff they do an incredible job on. Like if we go to Russia and we go out on Lake Cove, we can sit underneath the Aurora Borealis, and it is nothing short of incredible. Alright, so this is a generator trailer, and this is one of the new things that hit us in the DLC on this. Turn on the generator, because we have to power up this workshop to be able to get stuff. Hold here. Let's see. Also, the really cool thing about this game, the interior views are completely accurate, 100%. Like, we can go through the list of vehicles if you guys want to check it out. But, I mean, this is all, like, really crazy, super accurate kind of stuff. And this game is a lot of fun. Let's see. No fuel in the generator, okay. Consumables, metal beams, cement, concrete blocks, slabs. Alright. So what I need to do is there's a giant bridge that I need to repair. And that bridge, see, a lot of this game is exploration, repairing, and then getting stuff from point A to point B. So what I had done was I repaired, I think it was this giant bridge right here with like 6 or 8 metal beams. So then we needed to repair, where is it? It's around here somewhere. Did I fix it? I can't even remember where I am. It's been that kind of day, let me tell you. So, I mean, this is the map that we have to work with here. And there is all kinds of stuff on this map. So, okay. This is the wooden bridge right here. Ah! 216, so good to see you, sir. A cherry Coke is, well, it's like a Coca-Cola with cherry flavor. And that's about it. Let's see. Wooden bridge. And I think I had started to do this. Yeah. So it needs a total of 8 wooden planks, to which I have found 2 wooden planks to repair this bridge. Also, I'm a little bit weird opaque there. That's fine. So, all right. So there are various wooden structures around this map, and what we have to do is we get bits and pieces of wood, and then we bring it over, and then we fix the bridge. That's kind of how we take care of this. And it's like, these are random construction places. You know, I tried the orange Coke, and it was weird. It was really weird. 216 Land, it is fantastic to see you, and I hope that you are doing good today. And I know we're not playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla at the moment, but we are driving big trucks around because we're gonna do something a little bit more laid back. We're gonna have to, you know. Wait a minute. It comes in grape. They make grape Coca-Cola. Orange vanilla is not bad. Because it's a little bit more like a creamsicle, and I'm kind of okay with that. Hold on, let me adjust something here because it's already starting to bother. I can see it, it's starting to bother me. I'm going to adjust a little bit. There we go. There we go. Okay. No, see, it's going to do that thing where it kind of pops in and out of reality. But I am a soda fan. I noticed that they make, what the hell is it? A melon-flavored Mountain Dew. And melon-flavored Mountain Dew is really kind of weird. And it's not terrible. But it could be better. Anything water, like, you're spoiled with watermelon flavors out of basically anything. They had lemon? Oh my god, that sounds amazing. Alright, we're gonna go back. We're gonna recover to the garage. Because what we're actually gonna do here, and also, if anybody notices that my facial region is not lining up with the words that are coming out of my mouth, just let me know, and I will try to tweak stuff again. Yeah, the melon I was hoping to be better. If it tasted like a Jolly Rancher's melon, then we would have been talking. But yeah, so here we go. In this game, we have all kinds of cool trucks to check out. There's just a hair off. So, let me then bibbidi bobbidi boobidi bounce over to here, add some delay in. And let's try that now. So maybe, okay, so if it's, all right, so we will do that. Because, oddly enough, you remember before, it was about, what the hell was it? It was, I had to adjust for 600 milliseconds while it was running through the other software. So because it was running through the other software, it slowed it down 600 milliseconds. This up to here. Okay, let's do that. Ah, thanks, buddy. That is appreciated. Any way you guys spread the love is way awesome to me. Yeah, Loader, dude, it was like way off the last time. I completely agree. Alright, so we have a Pacific P512PF, which is... It's funny because most of the Pacific trucks are rear-wheel drive, but they are behemoths. They are just crazy. A Russian boar. Okay, so here's one of them, the Dairy Longhorn. This thing is an awesome truck because it has rear steer, and it can get around on trails really good, but it's just super underpowered for some reason. The Russian trucks, so this one's called a Voron, and those are based off of the Russian Ural. I think it's spelled like Y-U-R-A-L or U-R-A-L. International figures big time into this game. So this is the International Paystar 5600 TS. And it's got a twin steer front axle. So those two front tires right there, those two front axles actually move. The Western Star 6900 twin steer is an incredible truck in this game. And we go old school with the International Lodestar 1700. This is an awesome truck. It is a fantastic truck, and I am a huge fan of International Harvester, and especially old school International Harvester trucks. All right, let's play with that a little bit again. Okay. Boop. So let's try that. You want to go mine truck? How about a Caterpillar 745C? That's some stuff right there. Okay, awesome. Loader, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the heads up. Here's another military truck, which is based off of the Oshkosh. It's the Dairy Longhorn. Then we've got more Russian trucks, the Azovs, which I have several of. Western Star 49X, and that's got the liftable tag axle back there. KRS 58 Bandit, which is like a weird, really oddball, light-duty, big tires kind of thing. Moron Grad. Another Caterpillar. This one's only rear-wheel drive, but it's good for hauling giant stuff. This thing's actually awesome. The Azov 5319. This thing is just perfect. Aha! Why, thank you. Trigilia. Trigonometry. Triglyceride. Deuteronomy. Yeah, Loader, I imagine that you have seen and used probably a good number of the trucks in this game. I have no doubt on that. Another Russian truck, the Kolob. These things are awesome. The Tuz. Another Tuz. Caterpillar CT680. All the triglycerides. Make sure your number is low. Yeah, the Armored Personnel Carrier. This thing is cool. This will go through mud. Sasquatch. Yeah, it's an awesome truck in this game. And it with the all-wheel drive upgrade from one of the last expansions, it really, really made it better. Yeah, this one's Russian. You've all probably seen a Chevy Kodiak C70. I mean, these things were ubiquitous back in the day. I mean, this is probably like a late 70s, early 80s. Another Azov Russian truck. Royal BM-17. This one, I think, is a British vehicle. Aha. White Western Star 4964. Yeah, I know, 216. We changed it up today. We were going a little bit more low-key, more chill, relaxed today. Azov 4220 Antarctic. This thing is actually articulated in the middle, and it's kind of weird to drive, but it's pretty fun. White Western Star with a crane. The old school Ford F-750. This thing is an awesome truck, and it's really my go-to for exploration type trucks, because you've got fuel and you've got repair points and extra tires. This one, the Navistar, the International Navistar. This is a military vehicle, so it's got all the goodies on it, and it is a ridiculously awesome truck. But this thing rolls coal like you read about. So you're trying to actually play the game, and this thing's just spewing black plumes of smoke. Oh, Loader. The Dan. Oh, 216 land. We'll check it out. We'll go cruising around. We'll have some good time. Another old school international, the Fleet Star. Another Voron. How about a Con Loaf? The Tega is an awesome truck. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Sasquatch, completely agree with you, man. Completely agree. It was horrible until they released the engine that you could get, and it was one of the most difficult things to get in that second map out there. So here it is, the Pacific P12. This one's not bad, but it kind of gets stuck a little bit more than it should. Freightliner. Freightliner's an awesome truck, but the wheelbase is super short. Super short. Old school Chevy Apache that they've decided to put 2 rear axles on the back end. It's kind of useless in terms of what you need to do in this game, but it's fun to look at. Another Azov. This truck right here, even though it is only rear-wheel drive, this thing will haul a mountain. This is one of the most powerful hauling trucks in the game, and oddly enough has some of the best tires. Another old school, or newer Freightliner. Another Tuz. Azov. International Scout with a utility body on it, which is super helpful. Another Voron, another Tuz. There you go, loader. Talk to me about this, okay? Let me know your opinion on the International Scout right here, because this is a Scout 800. Granted, it's not a Scout 2. I am a bigger fan of the like early to mid 70s Scouts with like a 392 and a 4-barrel. Yeah. They only had basically 2 designs on these damn things. They had the Scout 800 and then the Scout 2, or the Super Scout 2, or whatever the hell they called it. Here's one of my favorites. I had a 1990 Chevy 454 SS. So it wasn't four-wheel drive, but I have always wanted a lifted Chevy CK 1500 pickup truck. And this is like an 89 I think it's an 89. And if we want to be like a, super ballin' right here, we can go rolling around in the mud in a Hummer H2, probably a 2005, 2006. It's kind of pathetic, but it's kind of fun at the same time. The Yar 87, which is kind of a wacky sort of off-roader. How about a Don 71, which is like an old Russian kind of 4x4 car thing. Azov. Con Marshall is the closest that we get to a Jeep in this. It's very difficult to steer because of the short wheelbase on this thing. No, they changed the body style to that style in 1987, believe it or not, for the CK pickup trucks. And you could still get a K5 Blazer in the boxy style in 87, 89, 90, and I believe 91 was the last year. A couple more Russian trucks, Zix, the Tuz, the little scout thing. This is like a World War II. Oh, Suzuki Samurai. Now that's an interesting ride right there. Back to the A&K. And then, yep, there's another International Fleet Star, which is awesome. Needless to say, oh, there we go, the GMC MH9500. This thing is all juiced up, and it's pretty awesome in this game now. Another Freightliner, twin steer. Okay, and another International Paystar. This thing is cool. I really like this truck, and this was one of my favorite trucks early on. Now, as to what we want to use, let's find something that'll get us around. Let's use a scout vehicle. I don't know where my other you know what? My other F-750 must be on the other map. That is a very interesting vehicle to drive that far. AMC Eagle. You know, okay. AMC Eagle is an awesome vehicle, 216 land. Let me tell you why. Because it's kind of lifted right from the get-go. All right, so tell you what, we're gonna buy a vehicle and we're gonna stick it right out here. I have a friend up in Maine who has an Eagle. What the hell is it? It's actually a two-door. So it's a two-door. It's like a hatchback. So it's a little bit like almost like an AMC Gremlin kind of shape to it. And they stuffed it's either a 360 or a 440 in that thing. Put huge tires out back. Basically wasn't all-wheel drive anymore. But it didn't need to be because it murdered tires. Alright, so upgrade the engine. Custom gearbox. Tune custom suspension. And guess what? Then we sell off all the other garbage. Tires, because we can't get mud tires, we are only stuck with off-road tires. And that's one of the goofy things about the American trucks is there's a funny little thing between American trucks in this game and the Russian trucks in this game. And the Russian trucks are infinitely better because they have better engines, they have better tire selections, and it's crazy. Oh god, Jolt Cola. Holy crap. That stuff's hellish. I don't think we can get that anymore. But yeah, my friends up there, they've got a Dodge Power Wagon, like a 60s Power Wagon. And it's got, I think, a 440 that runs on race fuel. It only runs on race fuel. So we'll do that to the tires, and then we want... Let's do the high-powered Scout. We could do the autonomous Scout because, well, we wouldn't do that. Yeah, Loader, this one's the F-750. So this is like an old 60s F-750. Snorkel, we want snorkel. We definitely want four-wheel drive. And it's cool too, you actually see the front differential changing. Add-ons. We do want the pickup truck bed. We want that roof mount. Oh, wait a minute now. We want the custom pickup bed, okay. We want the utility mount. We could get a flatbed, we could get a crane, but we don't want that stuff right now. Let's see. Actually, no, we can't go with that stuff because then it gets rid of that. What do we want on the front? We want... Yeah, we want that one on the front. So we need... Because some of the stuff, when we add it, it actually gets rid of... Tell you what, we'll stick some horns on the side. And then the visor, we'll do that. Exhaust. Flat cap exhaust, or no, outrolled. We'll do the outrolled. Old school Steelies. Yep, that's all we got. And what color do we want? Anybody have a preference for colors? Because we have all of the wondrous colors of the rainbow. And we've even got this weird, like somebody stuck the Joker in a meat grinder and then sprayed him onto a vehicle kind of look right here. We get some old school color. Oh, we get the two-tones do look nice. They have some fantastic two-tones, and I really, really wish it wasn't preset two-tones. I kind of wish it was, you could select the two-tones. Oh, it definitely does look like, it looks like a very funky watermelon. On this one, the blue and white isn't bad. The teal and greenish isn't terrible. This is seriously some weird ass color. We've got this funky purple. We've got some blues. We've got a bright yellow, and we've got that old school This is a very pale yellow that they stuck on damn near anything back in the day. Mud brown, that's another old school color. Some reds. I'm a big fan of a lot of the trucks being like super, super red. Or we could just do like straight up purple, the purple truck. White actually is not a bad color. White on old trucks actually looks really, really nice. Let's see, how about we could go with a weird old school. Yeah, the stock blue and white on this one, I kind of wish they had, like, if these colors were probably reversed, or if they had more, like, if they changed the white with the black, it would have been much better. Yeah, exactly. So let's do crappy brown color and crappy brown color. So we are all hooked up right now. This is our truck, and the cool thing about this truck is we have the most powerful engine. We have added the four-wheel drive to it. It's got the custom low-range transmission. Juju Beans! Yes, indeed. We are doing some SnowRunner today because we're doing a chilled, laid-back, just kind of bumming about because I've changed some stuff. I've actually added a green screen behind me, and I've been fiddling with that. I've been trying to retime the words that are coming out of my mouth compared to what everybody sees on the screen. This color combination right here is about as old school as we can get. And if we bop over to the inside, no joke, down there on the left-hand side we have the PTO controls. That's a lot like a many different vehicle color scheme from the 70s. And these are all, like, this interior right here, if you were to find one of these trucks, this is exactly how this interior would look. The bench seat, front and back, the doors, the armrests, I mean, all of it. I mean, this is the interior of a 1970s Ford F-750, or most Ford pickup trucks of the day. It's pretty cool. Standard transmission with the big ratcheting style lever brake down there. Like, all of this stuff is just, it's on point. Although the horn is garbage. The horn is totally garbage. And turn up my volume here just a touch. So, what we want to do is, I want to find out. Ah, crap. I do still need to pick up wood over there, but you know what? Let's find out what this is here. So we're gonna plot our little short course over here, over here. We're gonna bang that out. We're gonna see what that's all about. Yeah, the Scout has the Scout actually has the twin stick transfer case on the floor, which is very impressive. And I think when you go to lock it in, no, because that one's, yeah, when he goes to shift, you can actually see him fighting with the shifter on the floor, and it's pretty fun. But this guy right here, it's like the generic weird character. And actually, believe it or not, this guy, he will fall asleep on you. He's got these weird, like, really strange, bizarre looking, like, dead eyes. They're just like, they stare blankly. He's got his little knit hat on. There we go. Yeah, we hit anything in, like, bumps on the road and stuff. But this thing actually takes quite a bit of engine damage when you even brush up against stuff. Turn on the headlights. It was funny too because in this game, the Scout, yeah, actually, DC's deep. Yeah, oops. Yeah, we should pay attention to where we're going. The horn on this thing is atrocious. the P16 has probably the best horn in the game because it sounds like an ocean liner, and it's awesome. I am a big fan. All right, so show task. Exploration gone wrong. My friend Steve decided to take a ride on the rocks and fell from the very top. He's okay, but his car is stuck. Can you tow it out, please? Accept, and let's show. Okay, deliver to the garage a Scout 800, which is where? Oh, okay. So there's a little Scout 800, so we got to go rescue that thing and then bring it up to the garage up there, which I guess, depending on what we use here. Loader. Yeah. 216. Thank you very much, my friend. Okay. Oh, that was a lot of damage right there that we took from rubbing up against that rock. So we got that Scout right there. And we're going to do some rock crawling here. So guess what? We'll attach this winch right there. And then we're just going to... yeah, you know, I've done no mods with this game yet, and I kind of don't want to because I just kind of want to... I don't want to worry about anything. I just want to play the game and just kind of roll with it and have fun. So, let's... Ouch. Yeah, and we're stuck on a rock right now. The Great Dane. Thank you very much for the follow, man. I very much appreciate that. Alright. So, usually we're kind of a Assassin's Creed Valhalla kind of channel. But we're changing things up a little bit today. Oh, that's actually... He's got himself a nice Scout. And he just totally smashed into the back end of my truck, so... Yeah, that was my bad. Alright, so let's find out what the easiest way to drag this thing back up the hill is going to be. And I'm starting to think we might need to go through the log station up there. Oops, nope, don't do that. So let's go up here, here, through the log station. I love the markers because they make it so easy to just kind of follow along. Yeah, it's. I feel a lot like Fallout mods or Skyrim mods where a couple of them are good, and usually it's the ones that are less invasive. But if you start going a little bit crazy with any of the stuff, it's a little too much, and then things start to get a little wacky. So basically, all we have to do for this particular little mission here is get that Scout to that garage that's up there, and the F-750 is a really capable truck, but it's usually more my go-to Scout truck. I love the F-750 for just scouting around because of the amount of fuel that it carries, and the fact that, yeah, it does do that, definitely. But the cool thing about this game is I've already platinumed it when I had first got it. The amount of hours that I've sunk into this truck into this game is just insane. I've never done any of the money glitches or any stuff like that. It's all just from playing the game. And I used to actually go into other people's games, and it's funny because I would go into other people's games after I hit rank 30 and I had all of the vehicles and basically set up most vehicles like a Swiss Army knife. Or, oh, that's why. I'm just dragging his truck along. Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing about it. The mods do disable the trophies, and then you're at a point where it's like, well, what do you do then? It's like, okay, this is fine. And it's kind of like, anybody remember the Game Genie? Or the Game Shark? One or the other? Alright. Now we're in a rock. And it wouldn't be so difficult if the scout was actually pulling its own weight. Yeah, so I feel like mods are a lot of times... Alright, who's that? Get up over there. I feel like mods a lot of times are like cheats. Like Game Genie style cheats. Alright, so my dude, if you don't want to cooperate, I'm gonna make you cooperate. Maybe that's not exactly the best thing to do. Yeah, the old school Game Shark. So I've actually never, like, I've explored this map. Oh, so what the hell is all this stuff? I gotta figure out how all this is actually done. So, cargo management. So we can load long logs and medium logs. Okay, so you... Alright, this is where you take this stuff. Okay. And then you... Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I can't swap over. Okay. All right, we're just gonna drag this thing with me, because now it's on all four wheels and at least it'll roll. A lot of the vehicles that you recover, you just can't hop right in them, unfortunately. It's like take from point A to point B, or repair, take from point A to point B, and then repair again because you smashed the crap out of it. But that's neither here nor there. So, I figure, as we're kind of transitioning over from Assassin's Creed Valhalla to... Yeah, so many of these vehicles are just terrible with keeping all four tires on the ground. The ANK, before the giant mud tires, used to be one of the worst vehicles in the game for trying to keep upright. Sorry, my bad. And... Oh, wait a minute. Am I putting this behind the house? Where's this thing going? Oh, okay, it's got to go behind the house. Behind the house we go. Survey says... Boom. Okay. Also, here's one of the things that I really, really like about this game. So you know how Assassin's Creed Valhalla... Oh yeah, the BM-17... Yeah, no, absolutely. I completely agree with you. That thing was bonkers at rolling over. I mean, it would be all over the place, and you'd be scrambling to keep up with it. Plus, it did not have the differential lock, which did hurt it a lot. But, you know, you kind of make do with what you can at the early levels and stuff like that. But, as I was saying, this game has an incredible viewpoints and vistas and just all of this stuff that you can see. And it's just, it's cool forest, and yeah, I completely agree with you. But you get the Taiga, game changer. Absolute game changer. It completely changes how you play the game. I almost don't use the Taiga much because it almost feels like cheating. So, it's another one of those things. But yeah, I mean, if we were in Lake Cove right now, you could look up the sky and look at the aurora. Which, you know what? I'll tell you what. Because I'm thinking about it, cover this thing back to the garage. Check the... What do we have here? I'm starting to think... You know, I've got an F-750 around here somewhere. And I don't know where the hell it is at the moment. Buildings. Where the hell is my F-750? Yeah, the views in this in this game are just, they're unbelievably gorgeous. Yeah, see, I had an F-750 around here somewhere. It was... I think the game ate one of my trucks, which is a thing that happens. So, that said... Yeah, because there's the garage. I was cruising around over here. Yeah. So, what we'll do... Oh, there it is. There's my 750. So, this game, yeah, it has a funny... It isn't the best at telling you exactly where you've left things or things might be. But, then you just got to kind of figure it out and find it, but that's okay. All right, there's my 750. Okay. So, we'll recover that, and then we will go to the global map, and what we want to see is the Kola Peninsula. And I believe I completed... Oh, you know what? They've added new stuff to the Kola Peninsula. Okay. Also, that stuff out there, that's all ice. Ice is very interesting in this game. And as you can see, the Kola Peninsula, or in Lake Cove in the Kola Peninsula, this is going to be some amazing... amazing views. Like, this game, that's one of the things, and it's a weird open world game where, yeah, sure, you exist in this kind of finite snow globe of a world, but it's still a little bit on the open world side. All right, let's find something with off-road with chain tires, because there is a lot of ice here. About, let's find one of our Azovs with not that guy. That's a fun truck. That's the Royal BM17. Yeah, this was a very interesting section. There has been some iced over mud. All right, so we're gonna do this guy, and we're gonna head. Actually, so there's a cheap little way that. So this is the garage. Usually they're always penned in. What we're gonna do is go over here. Oops, wrong one. And then we're going to knock all that stuff down. So this truck has all-wheel drive and the differential lock always on. The only thing that's really kind of crappy about these areas is the depth of the snow. Some of the snow is just brutal. So you can see our headlights are illuminating a little bit of the snow that's falling. But here's the cool part. Just drive a little ways up over here. And the snow might bog us down, but shut off the lights. And I mean, oh yeah, absolutely, it knocks stuff over. This one's got chain tires, that's about it. Like, it doesn't get into any, like, weird track systems, or you can probably get mods for it that do stuff like that, but I mean, better vantage point, or at least a down angle on the camera. But that's the Aurora. You can play this game underneath the Aurora and the night sky as much as you want, and it's just beautiful. Oh, dude, yeah. I'll shut the engine off in the truck. And it's got this really eerie kind of, very instrumental. A little bit of the wind swaying. You can even see the trees and the branches and the shrub moving on the screen in front of you, like right there. There it all is. And that's the Aurora. You know, that's what's chilling overhead right now. And we can sit in the truck and we can look. And there it is, just in the sky. And this game always amazed me. Always amazed me with the sky, the water, the mud. It's great. It's so great, you know? This area is so desolate and so empty, and this music and the Aurora overhead, and you're just listening to everything. You're trying to figure out how to open roads or just get from point A to point B. So let's check. So if there is more stuff that they added, I want to see if they added anything to Michigan, because this is one of my favorite areas. Steel River Township. So, oh, okay. Guys, I think we're going back to Michigan, because this is one of the very first places that we started. And I think that this is going to be a fun place to go to. And it's got some of the log delivery stuff. So we need to go to the quarry at Smithfield Dam with a cargo delivery of long logs. So let's check. Smithfield Dam. Okay, so there are no log sites at Smithville Dam. So we have to take them from Black River to Smithville Dam. So let's go there and see what we can make happen. Because this is kind of fun, because I've never actually done any of the logging missions or anything like that. And guys, really, thank you very much for hopping in. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. It's fun. This is my chill night. This is we're just gonna kick back and just kind of goof around instead of playing Valhalla, like Ed mentioned. And the next game that we will be playing very soon, probably sometime this week, is Hellblade. Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. So we want, let's get something beefy, something robust. I kind of like the Paystar. The Paystar is pretty cool. Sort of want to use that a little bit. I love that. I love the Western Star 6900. Yeah, Relic. This is definitely like a chill kind of day. I had also been thinking that. Actually, I don't even know. I don't even know what I need for any of this stuff. So okay, let's do this and customize. Let's set this up for carrying logs. So we can do a front log carrier. Let's do the loader crane. Okay. Long flatbed. Nope. Actually, how are we gonna do this? I don't know if we need the log crane. Oh. What truck do we even want to use? We want something that's actually get some motivation to it. So, tell you what. Roll the low saddle. Let's do this. And I think there is a trailer that we can take that is exclusive for the logs. Also, let's get out of first-person view. Turn the headlights back on. And actually, the great thing about this game, we can advance the time till it's afternoon. Because sometimes just rolling around in the dark is a little depressing. So this truck is one of the newest trucks that they just added in their newest DLC season. So do we have a log carrier rear. How about log trailer? We can carry 1 unit of logs with the log trailer. Screw it. Let's try this. Service trailer, gooseneck semi, step deck. Yeah, okay. So, what we need to do is get from here to the... Oh, that's the log station over there. Okay. Okay. I'm down with that. So, how about we hop around this way. Over here. I guess we'll just take the scenic route. No, wait a minute. Up across here. And then... trying to figure out... do that. Over here. There. And to the log station. So let's do that. And let's see if we can make this happen. We have 280 liters of fuel, so we need to head over in that direction, pick up a load of logs. Also, I hope that this is the correct... Oh god, this is like a land train right now. Alright, so this isn't the fastest truck, but I mean, seriously, look at the air hose coupler between the truck and the trailer, and the damn thing's just bouncing around. Like, that's seriously a lot of thought that somebody put into this game and the physics of this game. I mean, check out the mud, check out the tires, everything being kicked up. The axles as they articulate up and down. You've even got swing arms that support the independent differentials. I mean, for crying out loud, you can see the U-joint assembly spinning it up, the little mini propeller shafts, drive shafts right in there. This game is not short on detail whatsoever. Little flapper cap on the exhaust system kind of doing its little thing. I have no idea if this was the right truck for this mission, but this is the truck for this mission. I'm probably going to... Oh, wait a minute. You know what? It occurs to me, we have to get this truck down into the quarry in Smithville Dam. And that is not something that is going to be that easy. Also, for some reason, when we put it in low gear and lock the differential, it kind of has a little bit more pep in the step. Also, did I totally just miss my turn? Of course I did. I totally missed my turn. So, because I was carrying on. Mentat Muse! How are you this evening? How's everything? Oh! How do we say that? ASO Gaming? Thank you very much for the follow. Anybody new to the channel, thank you very much for throwing me a follow. It is incredibly awesome that you do that, and super appreciative as well. We're just kind of hanging out, having fun. How are you this evening? We're playing a little bit of SnowRunner right now. Even though there is no snow currently, we're not in those zones. We're just in a lot of mud. We're in a lot of mud, and we're using this new International right here, which this seems pretty cool. I mean, it's not exactly the fastest thing in the world, but I really like watching those six-back axles, which are all live axles, mind you. I mean, there's a bunch of trucks in this game that have 6 axles, but 2 of them are live. And the X49 actually has that tag axle. The Derry Longhorn, they changed it so you could have an axle that will raise and lower depending on what mode you want to use. Also, we've already guzzled down 80 liters of fuel just kind of driving around. And it's funny because this is probably... I'm probably going to go back and get another truck and hit up the log zone, which... Where are we going? Tell you what, let's recombobulate this route, because we're not paying attention, and we're not the sharpest tool in the shed over here. Down here, here, down this way, over to here. Actually, you know what? Let's live a little. Let's go down this way. Yeah. I'm probably going to go down here with this truck and then take another truck to the log station. Alright. Let's pull an Emerald Legacy and kick it up a notch here. Yeah, this thing is gigantic. And I have no idea why I picked probably like a truck of this size. Although, this truck is tiny compared to the Twin Steer 6900. And if you can see, that disappearing critter that was down the road a piece from us, but he's gone now. So, funny thing about this game, while it is a very open world style game, it is basically devoid of life except for us. Like, we are the only living inhabitant in this game. They have added some stuff here and there, like that was like a wolf or a dog or something like that. There are birds that circle overhead at certain points, and then supposedly, yeah, see, there they go. If you hit the horn, the birds will actually fly away out of the trees. That was one of the additions that they made like ages ago. You know, it's a good thing that there are no real tight trails here. You know what? Also, it occurs to me that we need to make 2 deliveries of long logs to Smithville Dam to the drilling site. This trailer only holds 1 of them. But yeah, I mean, all that over there, we can go drive around all that stuff over there. We can go anywhere in this game. Well, within reason. I mean, maybe we can't get around that guardrail there, but that's what reverse is for. There we go. Alright. Up and away. Also, I hope everybody had a good weekend, because it is Monday all over again. And Monday comes right on the heels of the weekend. Did anybody do anything fun for the weekend? Oh, no, we don't want to go that way. We actually want to go this way. Because, of course, I will put a marker someplace. Oh! That was a shot to the suspension. End of the tire. But hey, we've got a... Wait a minute. Yeah, this truck doesn't have any spare tires on it. That just occurred to me. So if we actually have to repair this thing, I'm going to have to bring out a repair trailer or something and repair it. Yeah, that wasn't exactly the most... You know, maybe now that I think about it, this may not have been the most ingenious truck to bring out here. Yeah. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. 117 liters of fuel. Yeah, this thing's a pig. Oh, loader, what did you do? Did you eat something that was a little bit on the raw side? Or, what'd you have going on there, buddy? Left, and then a shot right. We go swing it wide. Come around here. Yep, that's the log station. And then right down there. And let's make... How's that Chevy logo go? Find new roads. We'll do just that. Oh, how did that go? How was that event? I was not able to take that event. Was it a good time? And I'm very curious. Ooh. Yeah, loader, that's not a good thing, man. Okay, so this is the log station. This is a hell of a not much log station. So we want to put wait a minute. Trailer does not support this cargo. Okay. We can take medium logs. You learned some new stuff. Mackie! Sir, how are you this weekend? Well, no, it's Monday. No, wait. Hold on. Are you Tuesday or are you still Monday? Oh, Relic. Relic, I clipped so many clips of poor Waylon. Yes, actually, this is a new thing. This is a new thing. I have my webcam. I upgraded my microphone. We have a green screen behind us, believe it or not. And, actually, guys, because, you know... Oh, you buy a replay of the... Okay, that's actually really kind of cool. I had never heard of that event before, so it was kind of interesting, but, I mean, it's neat that things went well. But, guys, check this out. Watch me now. Hey. We have a screen right here. Exactly. Relic, you know exactly what happens. So, because my green screen does not cover all of the way, so I have, let's see. No, wrong hand. This one here. Okay. So we go here to here. And my green screen is a little bit shorter than my background thing. So I kind of had to do some stuff. And, I mean, it works. And as you can see in the background, I have rolling through all of my nifty little screenshots and whatnot from what we're usually playing, which is Assassin's Creed Valhalla. But we're doing something different today. We're having a chill day. We're driving trucks around in the mud. We're realizing that we took the completely wrong truck and trailer configuration along for a ride. So now we're going to have to kind of go back and, yeah, that was my bad. I totally boned this one up. So, yeah, Mackie, I decided that, you know, I had a fantastic birthday stream, which was a week ago. And through some awesome donations, I used some of those funds and threw them towards upgrading. So, you know, we're doing something. We're having a good time here. We're enjoying things. Ah, Night of the Living Dead. That's a good one. And then we're back here. You know, we're back to this little, I am shunted to the corner over here. So, Mackie, thank you very much. I super appreciate that. Also, I am going to disconnect this trailer. And then I'm going to recover this truck. Because we totally boned that one up. So, Smiley Gidget, how is everything today? How are you? Yeah, I'm back in the corner. It's true. So, I need a different truck, and I need... let's pick one of the heavy trucks. Something that actually will haul stuff. So that has... something that's got some off-road grunt to it. You know what? Ooh. 49X? Can we do... The 49X is a really cool looking truck. Yeah, you're always working though. But, you know, you do those things, that's for sure. Okay, so front log carrier. Okay. We'll do that. And let's see if we can't do any other upgrades to... Oh, we can do a fine-tune transmission. You know what? Let's throw one of those in. No more engine upgrades. Okay. So, let's see how this truck does, because I never really played around with this truck too much. So now, I think this is going to be the correct configuration to haul long logs. So we need the log carrier rear. Okay. So this hopefully... Yeah. So... so now, hopefully... Also, Mackie, I certainly hope that you're better, because it sounds like you were not better. Also, side note, the cool thing that I just noticed is the transition screens that I have don't have that hiccupy, kind of herky-jerky sort of thing that they have usually going on with them. So, that's probably because I don't have... What the hell is it? I was using XSplit VCam to remove the background from my camera, and it was doing a good job, but it used up a little bit of the system resources. So now we can kind of have those smooth transition screens, which actually work pretty good. And I'm kind of thrilled by the whole thing. Okay, so this time, let us not botch this up and pay attention to where we are going, which is... I'm going to go that way. You know what? Yeah. Let's go up through here. By the fuel station. This way. This way. Here. Here. Down through here. There. There. You can get really detailed as to, like, how creative you get with plotting a course and stuff like that. Okay. So we'll go to the log station there. So, actually, Loader, I'm just using Streamlabs, and you are able to add in a green screen or a chroma key into the camera options. So, it effectively allows me to remove that whole program altogether. So while I enjoy it for... but the thing about it is, VCam still comes in handy for, like, Zoom calls, or you do Facebook Messenger, video chat, and stuff like that. You can use XSplit VCam for all of that stuff, where Streamlabs, it only is set up for this, so it's pretty useful. It's pretty useful. Okay, so now we get a big truck, we get some chrome stacks, we get the correct bed add-on. It helps if I turn that bad boy in four-wheel drive. Also, so we've got that funky fine tune. So if you look at the lower right hand of the screen, and you can see the low gear that's on the left hand side, usually it's a low gear high, low, and a low gear minus. And this game is kind of weird, and it's kind of counterintuitive as to how you use a low gear. It's not a typical truck low gear. Like, if you're cruising along in automatic and it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing, you dump it in low gear, you get more power from the engine to the ground. This game really doesn't work like that for some goofy reason. The higher the engine is revving, the more power it's actually able to get to the ground. But in a low gear, it's basically capping, it's like a rev limiter. So it's more like a speed limiter, not a low gear function, which is bizarre. That's one of the complaints about this game that I've always had. Also, we haven't used up a ton of fuel, but you know what? Let's top it off right there. Oh, the gang's all here. Look at you guys. You know what? Honestly, guys, gals, people, ladies, gentlemen, soda dispensers, automobiles, anything and everything. You know what? It's so cool to have everybody all together. You have no idea how thrilled I am to see everybody. Oh, that's telephone pole. Look out. I clipped it. Okay, no biggie. No biggie. We're good. We're good. I kind of like this truck. This is a pretty nice truck. This thing's actually good. In heavy, deep mud, it doesn't really do super fantastic, but it does pretty good. But, yeah, you know what? Honestly, it's so good to see all of you here. And it's so cool to see everybody hanging out. And I know our schedule is kind of thrown off a little bit with, you know, G being down in Australia, down there in that particular area of the world, closer to more of you people, which is awesome. That is fantastic. You know, I enjoy hanging out with absolutely every single one of you. And it's fantastic just to kind of... Thank you very much. That was my heartfelt and solid attempt at really giving it some gusto right there. Don't hit the trees. Also, don't get hung up on the trees. Thank you very much. This in first-person view is utterly pants-crapping terrifying. Which, oddly enough, Smiley... Oh, actually, Background Rage, what are your options for things that you can currently make? Because I have ideas. I always have ideas. There is always ideas about food. Yes, you're correct. DC Deep, yeah. That is, and more so, it's more than just the band. It's just a really great... Oh, crap. Back up. I clipped a tree. It's a great bunch of people, and it's so nice to see everybody again. Alright, so we are now back down here to the log station, which actually... Okay, so, you know what? That's a really great idea. So, this is first-person view, and... Kingry2134, thank you very much for the follow. Oh, Relic, that sounds fantastic. Barbecue ribs. So, the thing is, Mackie, with first-person view, you're going down a trail with trees on either side, and it is terrifying. Very terrifying. Wait a minute. Accidental Maccas. Please explain to me how you accidentally Maccas something. Because I know that's shorthand for McDonald's, or at least I'm pretty sure that you Australians, you Aussies, refer to McDonald's as Maccas. Okay, so we're here. Let's kind of back up. Okay. All right. Awesome. Holy crap. That is a hell of a load of a packed stack of long logs. All right. So, we get our logs. That is certainly something. Okay. So, we now have our load of logs. And I kind of went a little bit fancy with this truck, and I put a giant sticker on the hood. There's, I think it's a bull or a Oh, whoa! I didn't notice the neon around the air ducts on the side of that thing. That's pretty cool. Okay, so now we have our load of lumber, and we need to get our load of lumber over to the other side of the map. Do we want to try to cut through this nightmare? Because this is all washed out right here. And I have no idea if I can get there, but it is... You know what? Screw it. Screw it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna go a little bit crazy. Yeah, I can see how that would be a thing. I mean, I don't even think I would, at that point, eat accidental food that showed up on my doorstep. And I've eaten a lot of questionable meals and things and stuff. So, there is that. Alright, so we're going to go up here, down here, and then we're going to hit the gateway to Smithville Dam. Smithville Dam. It's not just a dam, it's an adventure. Alright, so... It is... Alright, so I should have done a better job of marking off this road. So, there is that trailer that I did have. So, in the learning, menudo soup, what exactly is that? Inquiring minds want to know. Also, I will totally read menu items if you guys think of a fun menu item with a long list of ingredients. Mackie, that is so on point. The accidental macas that you didn't really want, but you really did kind of want. And actually, come to think of it, I haven't had McDonald's in a while. Although I did have Domino's earlier today, but not Domino's pizza. Alright, tell you what, we're going to pop it in low. We're going to stick it in low plus plus plus. Okay. That sounds pretty awesome. That actually sounds really, really awesome. Okay. So, if we are actually able to get this load of logs to the quarry, this is going to be my first successful lumber delivery for the new portion of this game. And the only thing I've done so far in this game is open up the map, the new Wisconsin map, because that's the new area. I found the 2 new trucks, and that's been and the upgrades. I haven't really done too much around the maps, and there's still a lot of stuff to open up, to figure out. All right, let's lock that differential in. Let's see if we can actually get from here to the other side. And I've actually got a video on my YouTube channel of the Chevy CK 1500 finally able to go through all of this, because it was just a mess. I'll tell you what, we got to make some, gotta winch some. All right, you know what? Sasquatch, thank you very much for the follow, sir. I greatly appreciate that. We want that one. So, winch over to here. And this is going to be one of those things, I guess, where we're just going to kind of... This is going to be a matter of inches. We're just going to kind of keep pulling ourselves through. This is why I kind of wanted to try to avoid this area, but, you know, better judgment and all that. So, like, why not? Also, this truck really isn't super great at stuff like this. I can't put mud tires on it. It's off-road tires only. And that axle back there is a dead axle. It's just a tag axle, so I can just kind of let's throw another winch out there and see what we can. All right, there we go. That's some forward motivation. So, if we can at least get to the other side of this this little river crossing. Also, this truck is taking way less fuel than the other one did. Cow stomach. I am not sure how I feel about that. I would certainly try it, because I can't say no. You know what? Jam toast is a fantastic idea. And what kind of jam is on that toast? Never had haggis before. I do really enjoy, which we didn't get to go to last year, but the New Hampshire Highland Games up in Lincoln, New Hampshire, held at Loon Mountain. The food they make is fantastic. Alright, we're going to keep winching off of stuff here. Mostly because we're almost there. That's right. Pull, pull, pull. We have like a mega winch. Yeah, the generators do, yeah. I learned how to use the generators just the other day, and I built a whole bunch of metal beams with them, and then I was like, oh, okay, so they take fuel to do all of that stuff. Alright, so we're almost across here. This truck is just kind of, soldiering on like a champ. Alright, little bit, kind of haul it right on out of there. Alright, there we go. There we go. Up out of the mud. And I love those, like, super bright LED neon orange lights that are right there. Alright, so. Well, the differential gets damaged, kicking into automatic. I do like the terrain and the variety that Wisconsin has to offer. I felt like Lake Cove was excessively brutal, and it just essentially just punished you for just, you know, for thinking that all of the other maps were a little bit not difficult enough. Now it's time to just punish you for how difficult you didn't think things were. It's like, oh, you want snowdrifts that come up, you know, to the middle of the bumper? We can do that. We can give you snowdrifts like that. And then mud underneath the snow. The ice, though, I kind of wish... What didn't like your comment? Hold on. I didn't see anything that got moderated. Oh, crap. Gotta not tip over. There we go. See, that's what happens when you text and drive. If you don't pay attention, your truck will roll over, and you will be the sad. All right. All right. So we pop that up in high gear. High gear on this transmission will save us fuel, and hopefully this thing's got enough power to keep it in high gear. Smiley, what words were you trying to say? What thoughts were you trying to convey? We have many words here. We have many fun words here. We have many food words here. Yeah. Yeah. Sasquatch, I totally hear you there. Alright. Travel to Smithville. Actually, it's kind of funny because I don't see... I don't see your stuff coming up as being moderated. So... Let's see if we go. All right, that's extensions. Let's go somewhere. We're going someplace. We're doing a thing. We're going to make it happen. Party people. So I did, however, change up the channel point redemptions because the Assassin's Creed Valhalla ones did not seem relevant at the time. Okay, we're gonna go here, gonna go there. Oh, no stress. You say that now, but this is me we're talking about. So, okay. Oop, no. I'm opening up all kinds of stuff, and we don't want to do that. So, we're going to go to moderator room. Moderator, not room, view. We're going to go to moderator room. No, view. Moderator view. You know what? Apparently this tells me what my mod actions were. And I added terms like OP, wench, and things like that. So that is thing. Also, I don't see where you were moderated. There, we're gonna do that. No, it was, I opened up a window and forgot to turn the audio off on that window, so it started playing me over me. Alright, so we gotta go to the quarry. So, how about we do this? Funny names. Alright, so we go here and we hit a right-hand turn. Oh, wait a minute. Well, so we've got 114 liters. We can do it. And we're close enough so that if we run out of fuel, we can send out another vehicle. Oh, I know. I was talking over myself, and that's just, it's completely inexcusable. I can't believe I was doing something like that. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, don't jackknife either. See, this is what I get for laughing at myself about talking over myself. Oh, it's a thing. Oh, guys, I forgot to mention. So, I decided to throw in on one of the auctions for some of the stuff right before our wonderful Gigi Edgley, before she ended up leaving for Australia, she put up a whole bunch of stuff on eBay, and I decided to throw in. So, okay, I will get back to that trucker reality show thing in just a moment. I'm gonna finish my little anecdote first, a little side story, but yeah, so all of the eBay stuff that G had thrown up on her eBay, I decided to... Oh, yeah, loader, absolutely. I mean, they are giant monstrosities, and I'll show you some of the... I can roll out some of the trucks, and I can park the Chevy CK1500 next to them to really give you a size comparison, because this game is accurate like that. But, back to the story about the eBay stuff. So I decided that I would purchase one of the posters, and one of the posters that I did go for was the signed poster from one of the conventions. So it has Rebecca Riggs, Lonnie Tupu, Anthony Simcoe, Gigi Edgley, all signed. All signed. The only ones that are not signed on that poster are Brian Henson and Rockney O'Bannon. The best crane truck? Honestly, I like one of the Azovs. The Azov... Not the tall Azov, but the shorter Azov, which I find to be a very, very nice crane truck. Actually, I don't think we have, like, a flat-nose Mack truck to be Optimus Prime in this. But I feel like, yeah, that Azov, was it the 73-210? Once I get back to my garage, I can tell you exactly which one it is. But one of the Azovs is probably my favorite for crane trucks. And if you want to use an American truck, the White Western Star probably is the American version that I would say. Actually, tell you what, hold on. Kill the enemy here. Because now, this is important and relevant information that I want to go check out for you. So we'll go to the garage. We'll check our truck storage. Okay. So it is a... So, White Western Star, 4964, is probably my vote for American crane truck. It's really good, super useful. And then... for the Russian crane truck, the 73-210. This guy. Well, absolutely, it is relevant information. We have questions, and I have opinions. I mean, they may not be the right opinions, but they are opinions nonetheless. And I feel that the Azov 73-210 has been one of the better crane trucks because of its length and short stature. But the only thing about the Russian crane trucks is the outriggers will stick out. If you look at the White Western Star, you can see the outriggers actually tuck in a lot closer to the body, so you actually go down trails a lot better. But yeah, we are discussing trucks here, Smiley. We're discussing cool trucks. It's kind of fun. Fire truck base? Which one is that? Also, it's going to be 43 degrees tomorrow, where it was 36 degrees today. And we get that... The White Western Star, you can actually get in Smithville Dam, and you can get most of the upgrades around Smithville Dam to actually make it pretty useful. See, background range, that's exactly the kind of thing that we fully support here on this channel, because I am Storm of Iron, and this is, this is mud stuff right here. It's called SnowRunner, but we're in a lot of mud. Well, that's okay though, because you've got your kitty. All right, so back to the Western Star 49X. Oh wait, hop back in that bad boy. All right, and away we go. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep those doggies rolling. Ride. I mean, I know it's logs that we're moving, but we'll go with it. We're gonna go to quarry. Oh, we have to deliver logs to the drilling site as well. Okay. Oops. Don't fall off. ASO Gaming, what level are you? I am a fan of trucks. I am a fan of lifted trucks and off-road trucks. It's good times. Oops. Some damage there. Also, it occurs to me that I need to get this thing... Oh, okay. I got an idea. All right. No worries. All right. And the quarry is down here. Pop it in four-wheel drive. And hopefully, as we make the turn, we don't dump our our log load. Okay, so this is the quarry, and we have to get down to the bottom of the quarry. So let's examine which route we are going to take. We go around here. No, we don't want to do that. So if we go around that way... Yeah, okay. So we'll go this way right here. We'll go this way. Honestly, the so if you need something with a crane, you shouldn't need really something with a crane that early on. Loader, if you get a cat in a sidecar or a satchel or whatever it may be, we require pictures of this. Background Rage, you can yell as loud and as long as you like, because we are here for it. Also, I'm not thinking that I'm going to take that little downward path right there. Let's loop around this way, because this is a fairly decent length cargo load, and I don't want to get this thing all jammed up. So you're in ASO Gaming, so you're in Michigan, correct? Black River. You're in Black River in Michigan. Yeah, you shouldn't need anything. Oop. Bouncing. Bouncing, bouncing, bouncing. Alright, do we want to try to make that corner? Or do we continue to... you know what? Let's live a little. See if we can't, can't make this happen. Oh, you know what? No, that's fine. Oops. That's right. We're gonna truck this all over the place. I had no idea that, actually, it's funny you mention, oh, yeah, Mackie, tell me about it. But it's funny you mention a Kenworth, because I was just watching on YouTube, there was a really cool video on... Uh-oh, what are you going on? We're stuck on something. Come on, make it work. Oh, you know what? Because we don't have any attachment points? Like, what is the thing that we are hung up on here? Alright, let's go in reverse. Try to... Alright. And back forward again. Alright, there we go. There we go. Okay. That's right. Muscle this thing. Oh, you know what? We're almost out of fuel. Good times. Cargo management. Boom! All right, we delivered one load of long logs. Now, let's try to get out of the quarry in a timely fashion, because we are almost out of fuel. And yeah, absolutely. Honestly, the quarries are terrible. The quarries are not meant for most of the trucks that actually you have to get down here with. And it's ridiculous because there is so much crap you have to pick up and drop off from these stupid quarries, and none of the vehicles you have are effective at getting up and down them. Also, I'm starting to feel like I may need to bring a fuel truck over to me. There's a monster. Like, you can't swing that kind of corner with this kind of truck. Although I'm going to try, mind you. There's 16 liters. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, let's get this bad boy out of the quarry before we run out of fuel. Oh, God. There we go. We're making progress. Now let's see. Alright, this is going to be like a true test. Alright. Oh, we stalled. Almost stalled. Alright, if I can actually get this 8 liters up on the road, 7 liters. Nope. And here it's going to sit. Okay, so we're going to dispatch out a fuel truck. Because I really probably should have actually gotten fuel. So let's get a good fuel truck. Alright, so yes, as I was saying, there is a really cool YouTube video I was watching earlier, and it was on heavy hauling a power transformer. It was... Background rage, yes. Yes, it was. There's a nice cardinal over there. There was a 200 metric ton transformer meant for a hydroelectric dam in the middle of, I believe, Brazil. And they had to transport this 200-ton power transformer 4,000 kilometers to the dam. And the roads were just, it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. Let's see. Which truck do we want to make into a fuel truck? We could take this thing, but it would take forever to get there. So, what do we want to take for... And, you know, it's not like we need a ton of fuel. So how about the Warthog? And the cool thing about it is we can just get a truck out there with fuel, fuel it up, and then recover the truck, and it's fine. This thing is awesome, because it feels like the war rig from Mad Max Fury Road. Although I have absolutely no need for it right now, but... We could actually even take a scout truck out there, for crying out loud. Let's see... Well, actually, there's this guy. The 73-210 with the... Yeah, you know what? Tell you what, we'll take the 73-210, and that's got the large maintenance frame add-on, which actually holds 350 repair points, 6 spare wheels, and 2,000 liters of fuel. So there we go. So we'll get this thing to where we need to go. And then we'll, the turning is so different. Also, if you notice, it's got 2 steerable front axles out front. And the back axle also steers as well. So when you get the thing going full lock, it actually has a really respectable you know, this is what happens when I when, when I read the stream and look away from what I'm doing. But hey, you know, we'll make it work. Oh, this thing was like one gigantic hydroelectric dam. And I gotta say, the logistics involved, there was a ferry crossing, and they had to reinforce the ferry to be able to haul or transport this 200 metric ton power transformer across the river. And it was nuts. You know what? Now I gotta find it. So let's go find it. YouTube. No, we don't want my channel. We want library. Nope. History. Okay, it's called Heavy Haulage in the Jungle. It's... Oops. Well, didn't mean to hit that. I'm just smacking stuff around right now. This is just awful. Alright, so, if you want to see a really cool video, that is a really cool video. Just this thing again right there. Very, very cool video. Actually, really, really cool to watch. I watched it while at work today. Because, you know, why not? And it's not like I had anything else to kind of do. I mean, who wants to work on a Monday? Nobody wants that. Nobody needs that. Except my wallet. My wallet needs that. I'm sorry. It just kind of happens. Because I get a little excited, and then I start flailing around, and things happen. Also, we did get a little bit of a late start today. Because I really, really wanted to get stuff set up. I wanted to... Oh, no. I thought that was my... I thought my foot brushed up against my Cherry Coke. And it turns out it just kind of brushed up against my water bottle. Surprise, surprise. Oh, there's so much flailing. There's so much flailing that occurs. It's... Yeah, exactly. It is okay. Oh, but back to the original story. The poster I got, I finally got today. And G shipped it out the day of her, like, departure, or maybe the day before her departure, I think is what it was. Oh, chances are. And I will still drink it 3 days from now, because that's, you know, there's plenty of lifespan with that. I did get that Cherry Coke this afternoon, and I got it with my Domino's, because I got the chicken habanero sandwich. I didn't get pizza. I got a really great sandwich, and if you have the ability to get yourself one of the sandwiches from Domino's, highly recommend it. Can't say that enough. It's damn good. That's just my opinion. Your mileage may vary. But, oh, dude, I love Domino's. I love Domino's. It was the thing that was needed for today, because today was Monday. So, the unfortunate thing about my delivery was I had been waiting patiently. I have been watching the mailbox every single day. Do you know what day it showed up? The day that it started to pour outside. The poster was shipped in a cardboard tube, and the ends were plastic capped. That, you know what? You gotta pay attention here. The ends were plastic capped. Not really the best for preventing water. So, I get home. Had I probably gotten home 15 minutes later? Oh, I know. It's just, yeah, the tree came out of nowhere. So, had I gotten home probably 15 minutes later, that poster would have been destroyed. Luckily, Luckily, the poster had only one tiny spot on the back of it that could be dried enough. All right, so we fuel that up, and then we recover to the garage. So that's the neat thing. We don't have to drive back to the garage. We can recover to the garage. So then we go. You are so right, Background Rage. And you know what? This is what I've missed from my channel. All this wonderful back and forth of banter. Storm, storm, storm of the jungle. Strong as he can be. Storm, storm, storm of the jungle. Watch out for that tree! Well, yeah, depending on how crazy you want to go with playing this game. I mean, we've got stuff to do. We've got places to go. We've got logs to haul. Thank you very much. But there has been times. See, here's the thing. If you have a trailer on the back of the truck, you can't just recover back to the garage because it won't bring the trailer with you. So, we have a little workaround to this. We just need to go back to a trailer store and sell the trailer back to the trailer store and then recover the truck. Yeah, I was, Background Rage, I was so bummed out when I saw that. I was furious because why would the post office leave something like that completely exposed to the elements, not even in, oops, lots of damage, that's fine, because we're going to do this. Yeah, why would the post office leave something like that outside? Oh, what kind of move? All right. I will check that out at some point. Do you remember, what was it? Wasn't there a Brendan Fraser movie with George of the Jungle? Back when Brendan Fraser was, like, a thing. Alright, so now we recover back to the garage, and now we have to get... back to Black River to get more logs from the log station. And then we do that. So Brendan Fraser, once upon a time, actually had a really, really good movie career. I think some of his best work was the Mummy movies, because they were fun, silly action movies that never took themselves too seriously, and all of the supporting cast were awesome. Rachel Weisz, Oded Fehr, all of them. That was a great crew and a great cast in that movie. But then Brendan Fraser went on and did things like Monkey Bone, and, his big hit was Encino Man with Sean Astin and Pauly Shore. Journey to the Center of the Earth was really, really good. The Will Ferrell Journey to the Center of the Earth kind of was more centered around the original TV series, like that weird, funky 70s TV series Journey to the Center of the Earth. Alright, so now let's consider a different truck to use now that we know what we're in for. I do kind of like the Kolob. Kolob's pretty cool. Let's see. How about... See, we don't want... I mean, as much as the P512PF would be cool, it doesn't have all-wheel drive. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Land of the Lost. Land of the Lost. That's my bad. But, no, wait, was it... Who else did... How many different Journey to the Center of the Earth movies were remade? You had... Because there was the Brendan Fraser one. And the Mummy movies, hands down, were fantastic. Rachel Weisz, it's too bad that she kind of, like, slipped off of the radar. She was a fantastic actress, and she wasn't even bad in, oh, yes, that's right, the one with The Rock. The one with The Rock was awesome, because The Rock makes everything better. And I will fight anyone who seems to think that The Rock does not make anything better. The Rundown with The Rock, Sean William Scott, and Christopher Walken. So good. So good. All right, so let's take something like this giant, obnoxious monstrosity and change this to... Okay, we can put a log carrier on the front of this. Awesome. All right, log carrier. And... this thing has some awesome color configurations. I mean, that's pretty cool. Look at the size of this thing. Although I do like the red and black. This actually is where the red and black really, really shines. Also, let's make it daytime again. There we go. 300 liters of fuel. There we go. Trailer. We want the log carrier rear. So let's see how this truck does as a... this is a really cool looking truck. This is... you actually had to go to the Russian maps to purchase this truck, which it doesn't really tell you where it's hiding. Okay, so we need to go back over here. So we will, in fact, plot our course again. And, I mean, fuel is an afterthought. Fuel is absolutely an afterthought. And, yeah, Sasquatch, you're right about some of these add-ons don't really... some of them match, some of them don't. But it's nice that they actually now make things look like what they should. Alright, so... here, down here. Oh yeah, we're gonna do like the same route here. And then gonna do the same route back out again. We're going to tempt fate and try, because I have no idea how this truck is going to go, because I've not really used it much. I've, like, taken it for a spin. That's been about it. Here, and here, over here, and then to the other map. Alright, and away we go. Let's see what this truck looks like on the inside. Everything's in Russian. So, everything's in Russian. I don't know why, that's just really funny right now. It is a Russian truck. I know this is a Russian truck because I had to go to a Russian map to purchase it. But alright, let's get a move on. Smiley Gidget, apparently you've forgotten what channel that you are on. because we travel in immaturity here, and it's fun stuff. So... Oh, also, speaking of fun, goofy stuff, even though I don't have the Assassin's Creed Valhalla stuff up there currently, pertinent information. It's all good. But even though I don't have the Assassin's Creed Valhalla redemptions up there, there is still some nifty channel point stuff that can be had. So, always trying to change that stuff up. And Mackie made a really good suggestion earlier with the channel point redemption for first-person view for the cab of the truck, which actually is a genius idea. Also, there is a lot of sounds and stuff like that I need to change up as well for, you know, some different kind of stuff. Because, yeah, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I'm still going to absolutely kind of enjoy that theme. See? There you go. There you go. Although, you know what? This truck's horn, not nearly good enough. Oops. Those are some rocks too, so that was a thing. Yeah, so I made it so that the channel points can be redeemed for some various fun sounds and such, if you don't have the bits to throw towards them. Oh, I know. It is awful how lame this horn... Okay, so this is what we got to do, because now that we're talking about horns, we need to show you what a good horn in a truck really is. Heavy duty. We got to go to the P16, the Pacific P16, which these are used as like logging trucks pretty much all over. But I believe Pacific was a Canadian company. All right, so here's the thing. The P16, it's got a rear differential lock, but it does not have all-wheel drive. You really kind of do. So we're going to leave the garage. This truck is utterly gigantic, right? Now, the horn in this truck goes a little something like this. This is my favorite horn out of every vehicle in the game. It is obnoxious, over the top, ridiculous, and way too fun. See, that needs to be a sound clip where where you just, you know, at every exasperated look, it's just, you know, or every other word is like, what the? So it just bleeps you out. Okay. Recovering that truck again. And going back to our bore, 45318. Also, what did we... Are you kidding me? Oh, no, that's right. Okay. There we go. Fire that bad boy back up. Yeah. That is an awesome horn. For a video game to have that kind of horn, it's yeah. Although the thing about it is, too, I'm not playing like Phasmophobia with all you all, and then people are redeeming like jump scare kind of crap. So there is that. That's a thing. Well, The funny thing is, though, Mackie, no one else is alive in this land. Like, you do not actually interact with another human being anywhere. There's, like, all kinds of stuff, but there are no people. And my current theory is that the rapture occurred, and nobody told this guy, and he's still trying to, like, truck about, you know, do truck things, you know, load lumber, bring it to lumber mills, and, you know, do various things and stuff. So, alright. So here, back to, we need, okay, long logs. There we go. So we have our cargo. Why are we... What are we stuck on? We're stuck on something. Nothing a little bit of differential lock and low range won't help us with. Yeah, exactly. This dude just... Right, see? And there he is. There he is. You know, he's right there. And if we go inside the cab, look at this. You can see he's got a nice wristwatch. Oops, go back inside the cab again. He's got a nice wristwatch. Manicured nails. And do you see that? William Sterling! Unfortunately, I don't have a lurk command in play, but William Sterling, it is fantastic to see you, and I hope you're well. And thank you for hanging around. But see, he's got a wedding ring on. The dude has a wedding ring. But, you know, why isn't, what's going on here? Oh, there we go. The truck just did not want to move. Which is odd, because I don't think this load of logs actually is all that heavy. So I'm beginning to question the viability of this truck for this particular mission, and that makes me think I may need to dispatch a bigger truck to tow it around with. And I love the collabs. Those are the ones that I send out as like the heavy wrecking crew. So dinner went well, Relic? So I guess this is going to be the real test of this truck with the water crossing that's coming up here. Because if this thing doesn't do this water crossing, that's going to be a crying shame. And I do hope that everybody is kind of enjoying kind of a slow sort of... I know this game is significantly slower than Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It's not my usual jam. But we're changing... We're in kind of... Oh boy. We're stuck with what we're doing. Well, actually, we're still going forward, so that's... Actually, we're going forward a lot better than we were in the other truck, actually. Okay. All right, we're just going to keep this thing to the wood. And we'll see. Actually, this truck's powered right through. Okay. So far, so good. I mean, we'll use the winch as the last resort, but I'm actually kind of impressed that this thing's made it this far so far. But yeah, like I was saying, we're kind of changing things up, and Relic, that's awesome, man. For some reason that modded that, and I have no idea why. Alright, so we were actually able to stop and then continue with momentum. Alright, we winch a little bit because apparently we're stuck on something right there. Jeremy, thank you very much. And I'm using that rather awesome USB hub that you hooked me up with. Jeremy came through with a fantastic birthday gift of a rather super useful USB hub. And it's like the good kind of USB hub where it's actually powered. Because, well, if my laptop only has 2 usable 3.0 USB slots, oh god, the current is actually taking me away here. This is not good. So Jeremy, we're using the new season Russian truck here. It's called a Boar, and we're hauling logs. And ooh, good. We get that one. That's gonna haul us right over there. This truck actually didn't do too bad. Raft. We're in mud. We have not been swept away yet. This is a fun game, though. I did play this. I updated, got the downloadable content for the new season, and then popped it in, explored the map, and really opened up the first new map in Wisconsin. And actually, this thing's powered right on through, so that's pretty cool. I did open that first new map up pretty much all the way, and I still have some stuff to open up in the second map, but it's going pretty good. And the new Wisconsin map is a lot of fun. There is 2 new trucks in Wisconsin, and then there's this Russian truck, the Boar, which doesn't really have any body add-ons aside from the big trailer hitch, the saddle, and then the front log carrier, and then you use the rear log carrier trailer. Good headlights too. That's a lot of light this thing throws out. It's got a pretty short wheelbase for such a big truck. I was hoping it was going to be more like one of the Kolobs, but such was not the case. Those things are just unstoppable juggernauts. Unless there's a lot of rocks. You can get high-sided on some rocks. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. See? And then we get bouncing around. Suspension's not too bad. We're worried about the tires. We don't need to have a blowout because I don't think this truck has... Yep. This truck does not have spare tires. For whatever stupid reason, but... what can you do? So we need to deliver this to the drilling site, which actually shouldn't be too bad. And now it's raining. Good times. Make that muddy stuff even more muddy. You know, Monkey never seems to have free time. She's got a lot of stuff going on. She is quite the busy person. And, yeah, she's always busy. Monkey is good people, though. There are so many people who are good people. No, that's really not an option. All right. Smithville Dam. So we need to deliver this load of logs over. Let's chart our course. So we're here, and we need to go all the way over here, which actually shouldn't be too bad. But what I am going to do is I'm going to hit that fuel station first. Thank you very much, Jeremy. Oh, Christ, it's been 3 months already, man? Wow. So weird. Yeah, I will hit that, and then I will do... Actually, can we make this way? I don't know if I can make it through... That's going to be an interesting little... And, let's see, which way do we want to try to attempt this? Oh, you know what I could do? I could take the long route, loop it around through there, and then that way, because this might jam me up through here. But let's get fuel, and let's get repaired at the service hub. So we'll do that. I'm going to send that black smoke skyward. Rolling coal. Digitally, of course. Also, this is a nice trailer because it's a lot like the semi-trailers, where you can actually back the thing up like an actual trailer. And it doesn't have that goofy, hay trailer type hitch on the front end of it. Alright, so let's go back up to the service hub. Let's try to fix this thing, because that's on our way to the drilling site. Or we could simply live dangerously and just go for it. Which, I'm kind of okay with that. Yeah, screw it, let's just go for it. Forget any repairs. We're down only like 25% suspension, but we're taking more tire damage than anything else. Keep on going. Oddly enough, if you're going up an incline and it just stops making forward momentum, sometimes the differential lock actually helps. Smiley Gidget, that is entirely okay. And it's totally cool, you know? I'm just glad y'all are here. I am glad that everybody's here. Everybody's having a good time. And yeah, you know, just hang out. Just have a good time and hang out. Because that's what it's all about. It's all about hanging out, having a good time, having fun. Watch as much or as little as you want. Oh, rocks. Go slow. Downhill. Then we pick up speed, and then we crash into things. Yeah, that would probably be not the best thing. Alright. Keep on going. Oh, we're going to have that mud to kind of bog through up here. There's like a nice little stretch bit, which I always used for testing purposes. You know, the differential lock is almost more viable than the all-wheel drive in this thing. Now, into the mud. Here we go. All-wheel drive. Come on. That's right. This isn't a bad truck. $300 liters of fuel, which is actually pretty decent. all-wheel drive differential lock, completely selectable, it's not always on. Which, I mean, there are benefits and negatives to that. There's a fuel economy benefit to being able to have it switchable, but there's also, you can go as fast as you want to go if the differential lock is always on. Because if it's switchable, you're stuck to only being in low gear to toggle the differential lock on. But that's some technical mumbo-jumbo jargon. I think all of my renewals are all staggered throughout the month, so there is that. Let's keep going. Push it. Go, go, go. Yeah, this thing's just powering right along. I kind of dig this truck. I like the size of this truck. This thing is obnoxiously oversized. Oh, that's some trees. What might make? I was trying to go for a... I was trying to go... Uh-oh. That was a tire damage. Alright. I may need a repair truck out here at some point before I know it. If I pop a tire. I mean, Christ, look at the texture on those logs. That's amazing. You know, the more I play this game, the more I kind of want to play this game. Because I've missed playing this game. This has been a fun game to play. Let's see. Where are we going? Taking the long route. Yeah, let's take the long route because it's the safer route. This is the first couple of logging contracts that, Oh, you don't know what the spider cam is, do you? Maybe you need to, drop some channel points on, find out what the spider cam is. This truck is actually not bad. It had some weird stuff where... Hold on. That is also a log station that I could have picked up logs from? Interesting. I think the, You have noticed my tomfoolery background, Rach. Things happen. Tell you what, we'll give you a sneak peek, right? Let's see if this works. Why is that not working? Oh, man. Okay, apparently it's telling me that there are not enough USB resources for that, which is odd because I was actually running it the other day and it was working. Let me see about... Oh, you know what? Exit that. Hold on. Hold, please. No? Okay, it's not cooperating for some reason. Which is unfortunate because it's actually really kind of funny. Hold on a second here. Let me see. Okay. No, see, that's my regular camera. So, okay, so let's do that. And that's my green screen right behind me, which is the new edition. So that's kind of cool. Okay. So let's try changing this to... because it's a USB camera. My bad. Smacking stuff around. So for some reason, it's not working. And I had everything working like this before. Yeah, so here's the thing. I had decided to go with the green screen because I think it was going to be better on system resources if I actually ran everything through Streamlabs. So it kind of, like when I do my screen transitions from my stream starting to my live screen to all of that stuff, it's not pulling down additional system resources because I only have a laptop and I can't upgrade much past that. So I will work on getting that working again. So it looks like the poor spider cam is down for the count at the moment. But actually, what if I do this? Yeah, that's, I'll have to figure that out, guys. There we go. You get modded again. You're constantly getting modded over there. It's, honestly, they're pretty cool. The camera that I have right now is on... more tire damage. Don't take more tire damage, please. The spider that I have the camera on right now is my Mexican Red Run, who is a little bit more chill and a little bit more laid back than my other spider, who is a Brazilian red and white... yeah, Brazilian red and white tarantula. Well, don't worry, Smiley, because the camera is not working. So you are safe for the moment. Because apparently I have way too many USB resources running. We'll just disable that bad boy. We'll figure it out later, though. Don't worry. Also, where'd it go? Behind my head... Actually, I'll turn this off. It makes it easier. Behind my head is where you can actually see my fuel consumption, my fuel, and then the damage everything has taken. So the truck is about down to 50% suspension. I've got 132 liters out of 300-liter tank, and my fuel consumption is liters per minute. So in low range plus, we're actually pulling around 20 to 24, 25 liters per minute of fuel. Oh, don't fall, don't fall. Or, well, not fall, but tip. We don't want to tip. Actually, there's probably been a lot of people who have been killed by a chicken. Because chickens have salmonella. Because they are a bird. Spiders, however, the thing about spiders is tarantulas, specifically, I think these are referred to as New World tarantulas, and their jam is mostly mostly the New World tarantulas are not very venomous, and their venom is more like a bee sting than anything else. Alright, I am almost to the drop-off location. Yeah, so a lot of tarantulas, the pain will actually come from the mandible, the fangs. Spider fangs, them damn things are big. And I usually feed these guys either crickets, large crickets, or, here we go, cargo management, unload, boom, logs to the workers. Now we can resume our work. Thanks for your help. Thank you very much. And this is where I get fuel from. Okay. So, yeah, they eat either crickets, or I feed them those really large, what the hell is it? Big green worms. They're like tomato worms is what they're called. So, we just finished the log delivery mission, and that was the first log delivery mission of the game that I played so far. I'll tell you what, let's kill the engine here. And actually, because we can, let's hop over to this, because we can have a nice little conversation now. So, because we're talking about spiders and everything else having to do with the creepy crawlies and whatnot, but it's all good. I mean, everybody has a thing that they don't like. So, you don't like them, you don't like them, and there's really kind of all there is to it. So, you know what? I think I recall that news article because it was a crazy news article to read. The woman was killed by chickens. It was nuts. Absolutely nuts. No. They are not coming out. The spiders don't ever come out. They stay put. So they sit where they sit. I don't handle them. They're like goldfish. Think of a spider like a goldfish. He's just there. He just chills in his tank. Doesn't do anything. You feed him every now and again, and then you clean his tank or enclosure. But they like to be kept warm. You need to keep the humidity up. And the cool thing is, they actually don't need a lot of feeding very commonly. So it's something. Oops, I'm just knocking stuff all over still. Yeah, you don't really have to feed them even that often, so it kind of works out. So, well, bats have rabies though, don't they? Or at least some bats do. Also, this Blue Yeti mic is like way heavier than like other stuff. Also, my Assassin's Creed Valhalla backgrounds are kind of flipping through and everything, so that's kind of neat. Oh wow, that's yeah. Oof, that's no good. But bats are, yeah. I still like watching Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, where all of the bats go flying out of the caves overhead at night, and it's pretty wild. So, I don't think I know what that is. Lysovirus. Like lysovirus? Something? Something that'll kill you. Because most things in Australia, will kill you. I believe that's my personal opinion. Um, but then again, your mileage may vary. Oy. Yeah, man. Anything can. Big white bat makes big white guano. Guano. That movie. Man, if you want to talk about some movies that did not age well, Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls is a little bit better than Pet Detective, but yeah. But no, so man, it's true. Yeah. Yeah, most things, at least I feel most things will kill you. But then again, most things anywhere will kill you. Christ, walking will kill you. Because just think about it. You can get hit by a bus, or a plane can fall out of the air while you're walking. And if you were home, chances are you really wouldn't die from walking. Your cat would smother you in your sleep. Okay, so here's what I have to add about that. If you've ever seen the Stephen King, well, it's adapted from a short story. It's called Cat's Eye. That's some creepy stuff right there. But then again, most of Stephen King is like straight up creep level. So, all right. So, yeah. Well, yeah, there is that. But then, do you go into an alternate timeline and try to fix and or correct things by means of a giant dead dude in a rabbit costume who's steering you in the correct direction? Exactly. Jeremy knows what I'm talking about. Thankfully, somebody got that reference. Um, Smiley, this is why I'm glad I don't have cats and I wake up and I don't see like a little brown, dirt star pucker hole right in my face. Although there was this one time where I took a picture of one of my, I think one of my friends' animals, and I sent it to like my aunt or something, and I was like, "Hey, guess what this is?" And it was just like a back end of a dog or something. So, eh, fun can be had. Fun can always be had. So, uh, I like Stephen King's movies. His older movies are really kind of all over the place, though, in terms of like staying on point and even remotely rational. Sleepwalkers, totally, totally bonkers, totally out of control bonkers. Um, well, Smiley, that's because you're having such a good time here. You are enjoying yourself so much right here, right now, that you can't possibly drag yourself away from your computer. But you should also have lunch. There's also a skit from Saturday Night Live about the cat's ass. So if you ever get interested in something having to do with cats' backsides and smelling them, um, Saturday Night Live, the cat's ass. All right. So, on that note, Smiley, and we will allow you to make it easier to give yourself a break and tear away from that computer. So I think because we've managed to complete the first log mission in SnowRunner, we're going to kind of call it a night here. We've had some great conversation for the day. We've had so many people stop by and hang out. Everybody, I hope you have an awesome rest of your night. It's like almost 10 o'clock here. Like, I didn't even plan for this. Didn't even expect this to happen, people. It just happened, okay? I've got all my neat little toys, and I was setting up, and then I'm like, hey, I'm going to play video games, and here we are, almost 10 o'clock. And I got to get up at 5, so that's a thing. But before we leave, I am Storm of Iron. This is SnowRunner. Thanks for enjoying my channel. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for having a good time. Thank you for all the fantastic conversation. Everybody else who hopped in, all those new follows, thank you very much. Everybody, all those resubscribes, way too cool. It's so awesome to see people that I don't usually see. So this is where we're going to call it for tonight, after I remind everybody that if you haven't hit that follow button, hit that follow button and you can get notified every time I go live, because usually it's during the week, and it's typically right around 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, because I am in New England. Smiley Gidget, Mackie, Relic, Background Rach, Jeremy, Loader, all the new folks, Sasquatch, anybody else I may have missed, thank you again, and enjoy the rest of your night. We'll catch you next time.